Let's talk about goal settings just for a little bit. I want to make tonight just a little bit interactive. So what I'd like you to do, if you can, if you've got an iPhone or an Android or a notepad and pen, just bring it out. And I'd like you just to write in your notes. It's good to do it in your iPhone because it's going to stay there forever. If you write it on a piece of paper, you might lose it. Just write down, just quickly, 2 or 3 different goals that you can have within your life. So it could be health and fitness related, it could be finance related, it could be relationship related. Your goals might be long-term goals, or they might be short-term goals. I love everyone's being interactive, it's really good. Once you've got your goals then, let's just think about your why. Why is it important for you to achieve those goals? That's the next question for you to write down on your phone. Your answer could be a family. I want to achieve something within my business or my work to give me a certain lifestyle so I can spend more time with my family. It could be I've got a wedding coming up in 6 months, so I have to train as hard as I can so I can look awesome on my wedding day. The great thing about your why is it's specific to you, and it's a great motivator for you to look at your goals and say, okay, this is the reason why I want to achieve my goals. Why is it important for you to achieve those goals? That's what we're looking at. So let's paint this picture. Now that you've got your goals written down, and they might be brief, obviously, and you know your why, let's look ahead and go, what does it look like now that you've achieved those goals? How does it make you feel that you've achieved them? Put yourself in that position. Are you sitting on a beach somewhere, sipping cocktails? Are you spending more time with your family? Are you rolling in money? Has that changed the output of your life or your thoughts on how life should go? Come back to where you are at the moment. And let's think about the things that you have to change from a day-to-day basis to make inroads towards your goals. Are we thinking about it? Are they health and fitness related? No? You need new goals. Are your goals, are they tangible? And are they sustainable? A few things for you to think about. Can you measure your goals? And once you measure your goals, once you tick one part of that goal off, does that process give you motivation to push even further? So in the health industry, a lot of my clients, once they start seeing themselves, say for example, if their goal is to lose weight, once they start seeing themselves lose weight, it automatically gives them a new boost of motivation. Wow, I've lost 5 centimeters off my stomach. What I'm doing is actually working. I'm going to push harder and harder. So is your goals that you've got there tangible? And are you able to measure it and sustain it? I want to go just a little bit deeper into that and look at 3 words that I've been meditating on a fair bit lately. The first one is meaning. So on your notes there, I want you to write down what you think your meaning is. It's quite a deep question. Let's just look at the definition of meaning. Something that is conveyed or intended, especially by language, silence, sense, or significance. A sense of importance or purpose. What's your meaning? The next word I want you to think about is what's your ambitions? So definition. An eager or strong desire to achieve something such as fame or power. desire for exertion or activity or energy, a strong desire for success, achievement or distinction, something so desired like a goal or an aim. So if you think about those two words that we've talked about, meaning and ambition, if we were to put an example for these two words, let's use Lynn's for an example. Lynn's ambition might be to become a professional footy player. You're there. So that's his ambition. But his meaning could be, once he gets there, to use his fame and his status to help kids on the street. So he can use his significance as a professional football player, once he's got there, to impact other people, which is really, really important. So he's got a meaning, he's got an ambition. The last word that I've been meditating about is your thoughts. It's a process of thinking, the art or process of thinking being deliberate and reflecting a concept, an opinion, or an idea. So your thought life is an extremely powerful tool that you can use to motivate yourself or anyone around you get to a desired result. I have a saying that I love is think strong, be strong. And even though I'm in the sense of a gym environment on a day-to-day basis, that saying is not purely about if I think strong, I'm going to be able to lift this weight over my head. It also relates to life as well. Let's take Lindsay's situation again. So he's got ambition, he's a professional football player, he's got the meaning, but then he hasn't got the people around his life to be able to impact that positive thought life around him. So it's affecting his direction in where he can go. If you've got the ambition, you've got the meaning, then you've got the positive people around you to be able to impact you and encourage you to drive you towards where you need to go, your pathway is going to be a lot better. So having that choice to be able to be an encouraging person around the people that you are, or for the people that you're around, is an extremely powerful tool to be aware of. We think about those three words, meaning, ambition, and thoughts. Having a positive thought life sets us almost above where we need to be as far as goal settings, which is a really, really important thing to think about. Your thoughts can impact your direction, and your thoughts can change your life. It's really, I love that. Your thoughts can impact your direction, and your thoughts can change your life. Sometimes we need to take advantage of the season that we're going through right now. So your goals that we were talking about before might seem so far away, but what can you change in your lifestyle right now that's going to impact the season that you're in, or impact someone else's season that someone else is in? We all go through different seasons. So taking advantage of that season is a great way to push from where you are at the moment to where you need to be in the future. I was telling Melissa a story today. In the gym, when I was training this morning, there was a young lady in there, and I was watching her do a really, really traditional exercise in the gym. It's just a squat. And I asked her after, I said, "Are you feeling strong?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm feeling awesome. I could go heavier on this." 2 weeks ago, I asked her the same question, and she goes, "I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it at the moment. It's not, it's coming hard for me at the moment." And I was able to help her out and say, "Look, you go through these hard times lifting the weights, but the consistency of you lifting it is going to help you get to a better place in 2 or 3 weeks' time. We don't know when it's going to be, but you're going to be in that place if you keep that consistency going." So giving her that lift and that encouragement, she was able to look back on where she was now or where she was previously to give that desire to get to where she is now. So if I was to leave you with one thing tonight, is to really think about what your meaning is, what your ambition is, and who you have around your life to give you that positive impact, to impact someone else's life or even get you to the next stage in your life with your goals, whether it be finance, health and fitness, or relationships. Thanks, guys.
This has been another Metamorphic production.